What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. And didn't I tell you to leave? Why are you back?
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right?
I do.
I met you before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's... Could we make...
Yes! We can play Wanna Cup!
You don't?
We're gonna tell her that she needs to leave again.
But...
Yeah, that's fine. We already talked to them, and I already did that. I'm not sure why she reappeared, but she needs to get out of here. This place is not suitable for a child.
Men, women, children.
We get ambushed in the middle of the night and stuff.
Damn travesty.
Too many Gith-Yankee slinging crossbows around here to do stuff like that.
And everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldur?
What a shame. Baldur's Gate has a responsibility to people in need.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
That's the plan, Wyll. Could it be true? Duke Stelmane allied with the Emperor?
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him.
I'm inclined to
Maybe
agree.
it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Yeah, I think most likely they were probably real fast friends, but he's right about the Emperor not being trustworthy. It's mutually beneficial right now, so he's kind of doing what he did, but I mean, he pried into our mind. Granted, we lied, but he didn't know that, and he pried in. And he said, just a one-off time, I will not pry, but next time, if you don't do as you're told, and all that stuff that he went down the rabbit hole saying, so he's
Zubal's chosen
not our friend.
doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
He once was paranoid, likely to make a mistake.
Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
We should. Let's see. Join me.
You'll need to free up your ranks a little first.
Who are we gonna free up? I want a Starion. I suppose Shadow could sit out for once, right? It's only brief.
At your command.
Don't worry, Shadow, you won't be missing out too long. Leave camp. We have a couple things to do. We're gonna check out this Harper camp that Jaheira told us about. It just made sense to bring her with us. And then, after we check out the Harper camp, we're gonna finally head into Baldur's Gate proper. Down to the lower city.
Still breathing.
Meet Gortash and the rest.
With haste.
A lot of security for nothing. Interesting. Well, Alright, now how does one get inside here? I expected a ladder or some way to get up like that, but there wasn't. Embarrassingly, I actually don't remember how to get inside the Harpers' whereabouts. Perhaps I'm incorrect. Let me see. Where is it? Could have sworn the Harpers thing was in here.
It's hard to find.
It'll make you feel better.
Armor to meet my mother and father.
I sense some hesitation.
Let's see.
Let me check. Sharessa's caress.
Something we've forgotten.
And these things are
Let me investigate that. Because I could have sworn that the Harpers thing was there. It's Raphael's bedroom. Okay, I'm just totally wrong.
something good here, I hope.
You're very wrong. That's it. I swore it was before we headed into the city. I'm sorry about this, by the way. It's very unfortunate that I'm having a huge memory lapse on all this. There's a Harper thing we can do. Maybe it's in the lower city. Maybe I'm totally misremembering, but I could have swore it was in this section, right outside. We'll check everything. Screw it.
Darling, it's very leather-like.
Could be this place.
To see one of them in a fight.
Hell, not this again. The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Let's see, Starion.
Over there.
Got luck picking things for me. Maybe it's this one.
Simple.
No time to rest.
Yeah, I think it might be this house, actually.
What path lies before me?
He merely offered patronage.
Darling, it's very...
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome, sir.
Suppose that remains to be seen.
Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no?
I've smelled better.
There's no accounting for taste. You may find my selection somewhat misaligned with your particular preferences.
Quite the establishment you have here.
I must say I'm rather proud of it. The wood panelling cost a fortune, but it's so worth it for the luxe atmosphere it provides.
What do you got for sale?
Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Be sure to...
Whatever you say.
She has the most fab.
Go onto the lower floor of this place. I think it's this one. 'Cause that's the Harpers.
Keep your distance, darling.
I knew I wasn't hallucinating.
Never a dull moment.
Someone there?
Starian, would you like to
Easy.
get this open for me?
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Don't mind that I came in through the back, do you?
One day I'll catch a break.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used, it's dry.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble...
Oh, you can turn off the charm, Entharl. He's with me.
blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key.
We were looking for a safe house. This doesn't look like one.
Agreed. Didn't stop Jaheira's lot from nesting in my cellar.
Entharl's no Harper, and claims no love for those who are. But he's been known to shelter us when we need it.
Yeah, I'm sure he makes some
Entharl
pocket
has been
change
known
from
to
it.
charge rent.
Yeah.
Harpers have been known to ignore him. Now go on. The short father may send me an actual paying customer today.
I would like to look at your stock before we head down.
To buy? You're already my favorite.
It depends on what you're selling. I could be convinced. Scale mail, play armor, leather armor. Horns of the Berserker, that sounds like it would be good for Karlach. Gauntlets of the War Master, high-end maneuver. Targets have disadvantage on saving throws against your maneuver and weapon attacks. It's good for Lae'zel. Displacement. Well, we already bought more than I expected. Attacking gnomes or dwarves with this weapon receives a 1d4 bonus to attack. When this weapon lands a critical hit, it also slows the target. We're okay for stuff like that. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. You made yourself a sale. And I lost myself some coin.
Jaheira needs more friends like you.
I wonder why you think that.
Right, Sonny. You're on the door till our friends are done. Gods forbid we do any business today.
Well, where would be the way down? Right here, I assume.
Leather-like.
Here are the Harpers.
For a suit.
Let the whole gang get down here.
This armor was such a bargain.
Let's go to Karmsbach.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Selûne's tears as some kind of code.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Ah, I see what you're trying to say, yeah.
Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
We can detect thoughts. I am already pretty confident of what she's getting at, but...
Oh, clever cub. This is an ambush. Strike first, while they focus on me.
Okay. Strike while Jaheira has them distracted. Let's see what you can do, bozos. Gonna make a mess of the man's basement, though.
On my word.
Karlach, I would love for you to just run in balls deep and introduce yourself. That's my goal.
For the fallen. Stalking.
Jaheira, I'm sure you want to get down to business with some of this stuff. Let's spawn in the Zerg army.
Every substance has been tried and tested by
We can probably just leave you there for now.
What now?
in a word, sir.
We are gonna get down to some business. Shapeshifters. Again. Get Shillelagh up. Nicely done. I didn't think she would be able to go all that way, but we'll put you in position for next turn. If they live that long. Now you, my friend, can make this guy have a very bad day. Bonk. And he's prone. That's why I like Earth Elementals, because now he can't do anything. And I get to just pepper him from a distance.
Fuck yes.
Fuck yes.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Go ahead and have fun, Karlach. Nicely done.
Orders.
Well, shit. I don't really know what to have you do. I wish you could whip him off the top, which you can't, so... Anything you do is actually gonna hurt my ally, so instead of all that... What I'll do is Misty Step up here, and I'll just chop that wood. There we go.
How many I should kill to Baal's side?
Mahler's mark. How many more Harpers dead?
Yeah, imagine all the ones that they shape changed into are dead before that happened.
Did I get it right?
Selûne's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper, but yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead. Evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult, High Harper. They're part of it. Baalists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomar. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin. While smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said... that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I think you did pretty good.
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! Hi, Harper! Please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
I don't think he did.
Scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper when you could still live as anything else?
I don't think he did bad. I think, in general, he did pretty good. I mean, he may have put people at risk and... Excuse me, I sneezed. He may have put people at risk and brought them back to the hideout, but he also warned us and helped us fight. And he brought them all into a position where we could take care of it, instead of leaving them running around the sewers like rats. And you gotta understand, it must have been quite the trip for him, too, to see his friend's face get peeled off, and then all these people that he used to know and love around him, but they're actually doppelgangers who will kill him if he changes his mind. I think he did pretty good, all things considered. I think he did good. I think we should let him choose, because I think he did good overall.
I want to fight. For Chelvin. For all of them. So it means something.
Death is death. To look for meaning in it is foolishness, boy. Childish storybook nonsense. Exactly the kind the Harper would spout, I suppose. Fine. I have no right to make the choice for you. Not when this mess is of my making. I sent the Harpers hunting after the cult, without thinking what it would mean to be hunted in turn. Now they are compromised. And if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. I'm sorry, Geraldus. Harper. And I owe you an apology as well. I haven't told you everything I hope to learn here today. First, Geraldus, you're the last Harper in the city I can rely on. Lay low and rest while you can. I have matters to discuss with my friend here.
Yeah, he did pretty good, all things considered. You won't have to wear those Harper smiles much longer. Arryn has given the order, kill the crone, but not before you tell her how her little soldiers died. Preserve some hair or sinew if you can. The Chosen would like to string a harp of her own. So Arryn was planning on taking her body. God, we put a stop to that. We will talk to Jaheira in a second, but I see lots and lots of chests to loot. Another one back here, too. Okay, just jump. I don't feel like waiting.
Traps, please.
Yeah, that's all good. We'll wait for Jaheira to get back here.
Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves.
Even then, she yoinks some hair or something like that. So what's next?
A good question. I don't have an answer yet. So let me offer an apology instead. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
Oh my god. Minsk!
You know of him?
Despite her expectant gaze, the name means nothing to you.
Should I know the name?
Well, that depends entirely on the quality of bard you listen to. Street whalers spin stories from the time of troubles, and they save the strangest ones for Minsk. It happens that in his case, most of them are true. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
It seems like there's a story there. What happened?
Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
For what it's worth, I think she did the right thing. If he charged off like that, I mean, this would all be a lot worse if nobody ever knew. Think about Last Light Inn and Moonrise Towers. None of that would have gone that way if she wasn't there with Isabel. And to be honest, Ketherick would probably own Isabel if it wasn't for all the Harpers at Last Light, so... And here you are. You made the right choice. Don't second guess yourself.
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far, but it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Then let's find him.
As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked?
Been good to me so far.
Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Yeah, she's been good to us so far. There's no need for her to... She doesn't need to fluff it up. Like, I'll help you. Simple as that. You've been good to me.
If not over, then through.
Here's the surveillance notes. Take a look. The city's Harpers appear to operate independently, each separate cell feeding into a ranking member who oversees the larger network. It's an effective method, distributing their efforts and ensuring that each unit is safeguarded against the infiltration of the others. But once already compromised, this structure is their greatest weakness, with no individual Harper being able to tell where the contamination began and how far it has spread. And so while they scramble to rebuild themselves, we carry on with the Chosen's work. Yeah. That is one of the problems of everything being compartmentalized like that and off in its own little sections. It's really hard to tell who's who. Real life organizations have that issue too, when nobody can put a face to a name or figure out what's going on with anything. I wonder what's going to be going on with you. Are you on board or are you foe? Are you also a shape changer? Let me move up a little so the people can get up the ladder. Surprised the Earth Elemental took it through the ladder. I don't think he's gonna fit through the door though. There's Jaheira and there's Karlach. Perfect. Are you who you say you are, Anthol?
If your lot have cracked another bloody cask,
They're dead, Entharl. Doppelgangers were using them as bait.
Seems they snared more than they could skin in you. Did Geraldur survive?
Alive. But he'll need some time to recover.
I'll tuck the boy up tight till he's ready to get back to harpering. What will you do?
Continue the hunt.
He actually seems like a good man.
Question, I suppose.
What about you?
Sounds like you've left some buddies to bury. Plus side, Enthal pays overtime.
Okay. Well, happy digging then, I guess.
Let's go to Calm's.
Now let's cut across.
Fabulous
visit.
It's the whole house. But this is the one we actually need to worry about.
You told me the armor was in the
person with you.
Calm's gone.
Ahoy, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Garms. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for?
Let's see. You've not quite got the pattern nailed yet, Carmen.
Ugh. If it's empty patty you want, get your clothes from my brother Figaro. But if it's genuine quality and genuine taste you're after, Calm's Garms has you covered.
Let's find out. Your brother is in danger. I found his name on a serial killer's list.
A killer? That's... gods. I've no love from my brother, but that's extreme. He doesn't deserve that. Thanks for warning me, but it's him that needs warning, and he never listens to me.
We'll have to find him myself then. Let's take a look at the wares.
Sounds good. Get you something a bit... fresher than your current outfit.
Well, you don't like the bloodstains? But they added some pizzazz. Lionheart teal outfit. Lionheart outfit. Eminent obsidian outfit. Some of this stuff might work. There's a lot of gold though. Just for what it is. We're only at 5.3k, so I likely won't do any of that.
Foundry. As if any of us would be so fortunate. Imagine.
Leather-like.
I've got a long road ahead.
My earth elemental just being chunky following us around like that is quite funny to me. What are you peddling?
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
Do you really? Let's see. Oh, I see. You just sell thief tools.
Whatever you work.
And let's finally head into the city. We do have a pass.
You want past? Talk to Ellen.
Ellen.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
See this? I've been invited to the ordination.
Well, be. You don't look the posh sort. Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry. Lower the gates! Special permission!
Rock solid alibi. Alright, and that takes us through Rimsrock Crossing. Now, before we go deal with the coronation and all of that stuff, we do need to change our party up again. I don't think Karlach will be able to control herself if we take her in here, so... what we're gonna do is swing back to camp. And Karlach's gonna take a back seat, or... and this girl came back again. I've been told you to go away. That seems like a terrible idea. I'm not gonna attack her. I'm surprised they would even let me. Where is Shadow? You want to attack Shadow back in? Where do you hang out in this new camp, Shadow? There you are.
We can't rely on the Harpers. Not when Orin has them infested with shapeshifters. We're on our own. Though, I suppose we're used to it by now.
Various degrees. Join me.
Your dance card is full. Lose a partner, and there'll be room for me. Lead the way, then.
Indeed. And I don't feel like taking Jaheira into the coronation either. I do want some brawn in our party, so we'll probably tag Lae'zel back in for Jaheira too.
Be damned. Her bloody fingerprints are all over this city.
We'll take care of it, Lae'zel.
The party's full. You'll need to make room. Good. Our victory is most certain.
Likely. And she has a level up. That's... damn, it's been longer than I thought it had been since we took Lae'zel out. She wasn't even level 10 yet. The size of your superiority dice is increased to 1d10. We have 2 more maneuvers. Sweep and attack can potentially... well, that's just our arc for multiple enemies. Sure. Do an additional 1d10 and attempt to goad the target into attacking you. The target receives disadvantage on attacking any other creature. That could be useful depending on the scenario. What else can we do for you, Lae'zel? Master, Warcaster, Tavern Brawler. When an enemy with a melee range attacks an ally, you can use a reaction to make a weapon attack. That might be interesting for Lae'zel. Your movement speed increases, and difficult terrain doesn't slow you down when you dash. If you move after making a melee attack, you don't provoke opportunity attacks. Mobile sounds good. We'll give her mobile for now. Let her move around to do more damage. I think we'll take a long rest before we head into the lower city too. We won't be fighting during the coronation, but it would be nice to, you know, get some of the blood off our clothes. Get our companions ready to respawn. Stuff like that. I want to take a giant earth elemental and a dryad into the coronation. People might look at us sideways. What's going on with you, Shadow?
I can still feel the Shadowfell all over me. Still hear her words in my ear. I feel unclean.
You mean Shaw? Actually, this sounds a little backhanded. Just say we're sorry.
You've nothing to be sorry for. Far from it, in fact. Without your help, things could have ended very differently for me. I have an idea. Something I've wanted to do for a while. Something that might help me put her in the past. But I'll need your help.
Consider it done.
Wait until the others are asleep, then come with me. There's a place we can go. Down the coast a little.
I must say, I like her platinum hair. It suits her.
We must claim the crown of Karsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
Why are you so eager to get that girl? Alrighty, assuming nobody has anything to say to us, that is probably going to be a perfect place to wrap the episode. We'll swing on back to the coronation, and then we'll call things a day. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, feeling particularly generous, do check out the links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Baldur's Gate 3. Take care everybody, have a great day.